This is Russ. Yeah, I'm back in the car again. I am leaving Costco this time, and it's not my typical Costco. Yeah, it's at the other Costco. I had some business to do in the general area, so I figured, when I was done with that, I'd come over here. What kind of business do you have going on, Russ? Yeah, can't tell you. Can't tell you. But I did it, and it's done with. So now I'm on my way back. But I figured, since I was already in the area, might as well take a Costco trip. That's what I did. Yeah, it's about 10:43 in the morning right now. Weather is about, what is the weather here? Let me take a turn here first. Let's see what the car says. 45 degrees outside. Well, am I going bike riding today? I don't know. They said it might get to the upper 40s. I don't know. It might be still too cold. I think the wind has gone down, so it's not as windy as it has been in the last couple of days. Today, what is today? Today is Tuesday, March 25th. I don't know when you guys will see this video. Well, a couple of days. I have some videos already done, so those have to run first, and then you'll see this one. So I'm ahead of you guys by several days now. I don't like to be too far ahead, as I've mentioned in the past. I like to keep it current, so you know what's going on with me. But, yeah, I don't know if I'll head out today. Probably not. I had debated about going to the Volo Auto Museum today. Don't know about that. I'd have to head totally in the opposite direction to get there. It'd be quite a distance now. Since I already did my Costco run, I don't know. See, the thing is the Volo Auto Museum is only like 15 minutes away from the Costco I normally go to. It's just 15 minutes further away. So it doesn't feel as bad, right? But if I go from here now, it could be a while to get there. On the other hand, what do I got better to do? I don't know. Yeah, I'm sure there's things to do. It's just that I don't know what that would be. This is the problem being retired. I'm telling you. You're always searching for something to do. I mean, during the summertime when I can ride my bikes and do things, it's not so bad. But like I mentioned before in the past, in Chicago, when the weather's not good, there's not a whole lot I know what I can do. I could go fishing, but that's outside again. that would be cold, right? You have to sit there in the cold weather. I mean, people do it. I mean, they do ice fishing, but I'm not built for cold weather. Some people are. I'm not. I don't like cold weather. Of course, then again, I don't like really hot weather either. When I go bike riding, for instance, I'll go in the morning just to avoid the heat later. Yeah, that's what I usually will do. And then if I have to be outside in the hot, then I will. But, otherwise I prefer to be in a little cooler environment. My ideal riding temperature is actually 70 degrees. 70 degrees and very little wind. That would be the perfect temperature for me for bike riding. Yeah. It's going to be a while before that happens. Yeah, I'm looking around at the grass right now. I see a little bit of green coming out now. Yeah, it's not quite as burnt out looking. During the winter months, everything looks browned out. But yeah, I see a little bit of green. Look out the windows. Maybe you can see some of the grass. It's starting to come out. So yeah, give it a little bit of time. We'll see more green out there. I don't know how long it takes for the leaves to come out on the trees, but the grass is trying. Anyways, let me know how it is out in your area. Have you guys seen some major changes yet for spring? Have you noticed any differences in the vegetation out there? Yeah, it's a little more green. I'm seeing it right now. It's not bad. Yeah, I tell you, pizza really. And once again, I had to get the Diet Pepsi. I didn't have that stupid quarter. I got to put some quarters in this car. I keep forgetting to do it. Yeah, I had full intention to try to go to just drinking water at these places, but it seems like I haven't done that in a while. Oh, people have asked me too, have you gone back to the gym? And not yet. Yeah, I mentioned, I think I mentioned in one video. I say the thing is, the reason I always tell you I think I did it or I didn't. Sometimes I record a video in the car and I just don't publish it for you guys. I don't think it's good enough, and I just say, forget it, and then I just toss it. And I may have mentioned it then, but maybe I didn't re-mention it again, and I can't remember if I did or I didn't. I don't remember which videos were published and which videos were not. For instance, I'll give you an example. There was one video that I published that was talking about being out in San Diego and seeing lizards do push-ups. Did I publish that? Did you guys see that? I don't think that one actually got published. I think it got left unintentionally left as unlisted, which means nobody saw it. Here, I'll put a video up so you can see what I'm talking about. Yeah, some of the lizards, well, I should say all of the lizards out in San Diego, if they're little ground lizards, I don't know what they call them, they do push-ups. Yeah, take a look at that. They do push-ups while they're out in the sun. And these are little lizards, yeah, only about this big. They're not real huge. But yeah, I remember once, first time I ever saw it, I go, well, what is this lizard doing? And then I started noticing a lot of them do it. Yeah, must be a mating ritual. Tell me what you know about lizards doing push-ups. Have you ever seen one in person? Put that comment down. It's actually pretty funny. Kind of cute. I never had lizards. I had newts, N-E-W-T. We had an aquarium once in San Diego, and we bought 2 newts. We named one Isaac, named the other one Newton. Yeah, one day I saw Isaac. He was outside of the tank. The thing is, you can't just dump the newts into the water of a fish tank. You got to give them something to float on, because they're not breathing into water. They need something to be pedestaled on, right? So I put some styrofoam on the top, but I guess I had it too tall. The water was too high up, so the one newt climbed out of the tank. Yeah, I mean, he had a cover, but he found his way into the area where there was a little opening, and he kind of climbed himself out. So one day I'm looking, and there's the newt sitting on top of the the tank. I go, what are you doing out here? I had to open up the thing and toss him back in. So then I covered up the hole a little bit better so he couldn't escape out. But they kind of look like the same kind of lizards, A newt's not like, it's not exactly, but they kind of look like it. Yeah, kind of cute. Yeah, we used to have fish. Yeah, the only problem with fish is that if you introduce new fish into a tank, sometimes that kills the entire fish tank. Yeah, we noticed that once. We had we had some fish in one home that we were at, and then you go to those carnivals and you win a goldfish, right? So we decided to put a couple goldfish inside there that we won. Killed the entire tank off. It must have had some type of disease or something, because it just literally wiped out the entire population inside that fish tank. Can't do that. If you're gonna put them in there all at the same time, and that's it. Yeah, I once worked for a company. Yeah, I once worked for a company where we had fish in the entranceway of the building of the company. Yeah, it was like koi. Yeah, they're I don't know. They were not the huge kois. They were probably, when they got big, I think they got to maybe about 8 or 9 inches long, something like that. So every day, I would feed the fish. You got fish food, feed the fish, and watch them eat their thing. And we actually even had a service that came out to clean that pond. It was like a little pond inside the entranceway of the building. So yeah, my daily task was to feed the fish. Now here's the interesting thing with the fish. All right, it kind of gets cold in the entranceway during the wintertime. So the water is really kind of cold. And I said to the guy, who was cleaning, I says, do we need to put like some type of heater in there to warm it up? He goes, nah, the fish can handle it. Don't worry about it. They just slow way down. They just don't barely move. They just kind of hover. They just kind of slow way down, but they're fine. So for years they were like that. And then of course during the summer months when things warm up, and of course we have air conditioning in that entranceway too, and then they're more active. They move around. So yeah, interesting. Let me know if you ever had fish in a fish tank. What was your experience with that? We've had other pets too. You know, we had a dog. Actually, I had a dog when I was growing up. I had a German Shepherd. He was like a mini German Shepherd. He was kind of small. He's probably a mix or something, but he was mostly German Shepherd. And then as we were when we moved back to Chicago, we had a little Maltese, little white dog. Yeah. So, but after she passed away, we didn't replace her with another dog. So we haven't had another pet since. The only issue with dogs is that, you know, you're kind of tied to the house because, you know, it's like, okay, got to get back home, so let the dog out, you know, that type of thing. Cats are easier, I think. But, you know, there's allergies and stuff, you know, more allergies with the cats than there would be with the dog. Cats can kind of deal with themselves, right? You have kitty litter box, and they'll go and do whatever. So you can go and do your thing all day long if you wanted to. Come back, the cat be fine. The cat probably doesn't care less about you anyway. The dogs are kind of clingy. They kind of hang on you. They want to be with you. Let me know if you have any pets. That's an interesting topic. Let me know if you have any pets. What kind of pets do you have, and how do you deal with it? So currently, right now, there are no pets in the Russ is Right household. Or more from Russ Right household, whichever way you want to call it. All right, anyways, that's about all I have for you guys today. Just wanted to fill you in on what's been going on and what I'm doing and my thoughts on everything else in the world. Yeah, put a comment. Let me know about the pet situation. Let me know if you've ever had any things like lizards. Yeah, lizards, snakes. Have you had any of those? We have not. So, anyways, if you like this video, go ahead and hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already done so. I'll talk to you guys next time.